Hello, everybody. Sorry, I was on mute there. Yeah, we've had a couple of technical problems with StreamYard. It's all good now. I just need to get the stream up for myself to make sure that I can see it and all. So just give me 1 second. Right, sorry, guys. We are all good, ready to roll. So, if you didn't already know, Carlos Alcaraz against Andrey Rublev. It's a second group match for both of them, and both of them having lost their first one. And Alcaraz serving now. Goes wide. Good return from Rublev down the middle. Forehand to the middle. Rublev attacking inside out. But Alcaraz defending with the backhand. Rublev coming to the net. Finishing for the forehand. Really good stuff. Alcaraz all out of sorts, really, against Rude. Completely. Seems with Alcaraz, he's obviously an incredible player with such potential even now, even at his young age of 21. But sometimes just comes across these strange results and upsets, Alcaraz serving now 15-30. Second serve. Goes wide. Backhand return down the middle from Rublev. Eaten up by Alcaraz. Yeah, big forehand there. Rublev knows if he's going to put it short like that, give Alcaraz a bit of time on the forehand, and he'll absolutely eat it up. Having said that, that's actually one of the things that I find most impressive about Alcaraz is he doesn't actually even need necessarily loads of time to set it up on his forehand, which is why I believe he's been successful on faster courts. He doesn't need to have that big winding up forehand. He's serving now 30 all. Goes T. Rublev's backhand return goes long. Bit disappointing from him. It was a decent serve, but definitely could have got that back, I think. So, let's see. Alcaraz serving now. Goes wide. Forehand down the line. Backhand cross court from Rublev. He's got himself back in the point really well here. Backhand cross court from Rublev. Backhand cross court from Alcaraz. Backhand down the middle from Rublev. Forehand cross court from Alcaraz. Really big. Rublev defending. Alcaraz. Backhand down the line. Goes out. Interesting. Wasn't, a terrible miss, but one that you'd expect him to make. And he doesn't. And, he hasn't reacted in any way. He looks completely fine. But if I was him, I'd be thinking, goodness me, that's game could be over by now. But I suppose that's not the mentality, is it? That's probably why I'm not a professional tennis player, amongst many other reasons. So yeah, deuce. Goes big down the middle. Lovely body serve there. Rublev not moving around it or reacting quick enough. So yeah, great body serve there from Alcaraz. It's got to be said. And it brings up a second game point. Goes wide. Big serve. Huge ace. And that's 1-1. So, who am I backing? Good question. So, neither's having their finest hour at the moment. Rublev's season has been very hit and miss. More miss, really, than hit. I mean, it just shows his high standards, the fact that he's made it to the ATP World Tour Finals, and it's still not a great season. So, but still, left serving. I'd have to go Alcaraz slightly, despite the poor match against Rude. Big serve down the middle from Rublev. Comes forward, forehand, cross score, finishes it off. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, they're not. I don't know. They're very fast servers. I imagine there's probably more accurate servers on tour. But, especially for their height, both of them are tall, but not really tall, and their serves are big. Both of them able to hit, 130 mile an hour serves fairly regularly, really. Rublev's second serve, though, lots to be left desired. Inside out from Rublev, forehand, backhand down the line from Rublev. Alcaraz defending with the forehand, backhand down the middle from Rublev. Now with the forehand cross court, backhand down the middle from Rublev, forehand cross court from Alcaraz. Rublev defending with the forehand. Alcaraz now attacking with the forehand inside out down the line from Rublev with the backhand cross court from forehand from Alcaraz. Cross court forehand from Rublev is just too wide. It's a good quality point there. Rublev will be, a little bit frustrated that he missed that one. Perhaps it wasn't a passive shot, but equally he wasn't going for broke, and he missed. So it's got to be a little bit disappointing. But it's a good quality point. 15-all. Big serve down the tee. Huge from Rublev. 207 kilometers an hour. Breathes a sigh of relief. That's what he needs. That's what he wants. So let's see if he can. See if he can get another one. Big serve out wide. He does indeed. Huge. Yeah, and I think Alcaraz got one of the best serves relative to his height. Yeah, I think it's fantastic. For 6 foot, he can serve it really fast. Rublev 2 inches taller, so you'd expect it to be better, but it is also a great serve. Goes wide. Good return from Alcaraz, though. Reads it really well. Back in the point. Neutralise it. Cross court backhand from Rublev goes into the net. Wasn't a bad serve, but wasn't one or the other, really. It wasn't a fast serve, but it wasn't a slow, spinny serve that was extremely accurate. Sort of neither. So, close. Almost a lovely tee serve. Really accurate. Well, almost. It was just wide. Down the middle. Backhand cross court from Rublev. Alcaraz coming forward and eating that up. Well, seemingly, but it puts into the net. Bit of a unforced error there. I will be back with you guys in just a second. So we are back. Alcaraz serving. 1-2. Goes wide. And the return from Rublev is out. Serve down the middle, Alcaraz. Down the line, back and cross court from Rublev. Back and cross court from Alcaraz. Slice, good defense from Rublev. Back and cross court from Alcaraz. Back and cross court from Rublev goes out. It's a shame there. It was a decent serve, but Rublev actually returned it pretty well. Quite not deep enough to really trouble Alcaraz, but deep enough that it completely neutralized the first serve. And then that was a great defensive slice from Rublev. But Alcaraz followed that up really well, and Rublev put that backhand wide, which is a shame. But yeah, plenty love. Big serve down the middle. Big serve. Ace. Well, no. Rublev got his rackets onto it, but nowhere near the court. 213. Absolute boomer. Oh, and just clipping the line. Just. But hey, if it's in, it's in. Serve out wide. Oh, that's wow. Well, sometimes I get this wrong, guys. It was a fast serve out wide, but Rublev read it like a book and just blocked it back, giving all of the pace that Alcaraz put on it. Rublev gave it right back. Alcaraz coming forward to try and make the serve and volley, and failing because of the fast-paced nature of Rublev's return. So very impressive from Rublev. 40-15 though, still 2 game points for Alcaraz. Second serve. Backhand return from Rublev. Forehand cross court from Alcaraz. Forehand to forehand there. Back down to the backhand. Backhand cross court. Backhand cross court from Rublev. Forehand inside in from Alcaraz. Cross court from Rublev. It goes out and it's that game. Another strong rally. It's going to be. Yeah, it's interesting. This match is. Alcaraz certainly has a bit more variety to his game with the drop shots and such. But and Rublev seemingly, typically, is known to be a little more one-dimensional. But they're both very hard hitters, and if Rublev plays well, he's got every chance of winning, I think. Left. Big serve down the tee. Rublev coming forward. The forehand, cross court. Great lob from Alcaraz to keep it in play. The smash from Rublev is out. Oh, well, that is very interesting. I mean, look, Rublev did pretty much everything right, but Alcaraz, gritty, stuck in there, put in a good defensive lob, which was Rublev still should have finished it off, but it was awkward enough that it's not beyond the realms of possibility there that Rublev could have missed that. So good gritty defense from Alcaraz gives him the first point of the game. Good serve down the middle. Cross court forehand from Rublev. Forehand. Oh, goes into the net from Rublev. Snatched at that a little bit. And that, yeah, well, again, I'm a lover of fast serves, guys. So whenever it's fast, I'm like, oh, that's a good serve. Actually, though, in hindsight, not very accurate. Kind of straight into the forehand of Alcaraz, and he didn't hit a winner off it, but he neutralized the first serve pretty well. Love 30. Big serve down the middle, and that one doesn't go over the net. Frustrating for Alcaraz, though. He had his racket on it. It was a good serve, but a good returner can block that back. It wasn't inaccurate, but it wasn't crazily accurate. And you could see Alcaraz a little bit frustrated that he couldn't at least make Rublev play a third ball. Big serve out wide. Good return from Alcaraz, though. Puts it very wide. Wow. Defensive slice from Rublev. Drop shot from Alcaraz. Oh, that's fantastic. Wow. What a drop shot from Alcaraz. What a point that was. What a return. And a crazy angle found by Alcaraz meant that Rublev was hitting his third shot which should have been an attacking one. He was hitting a defensive slice from outside of the court, which is crazy to think. Alcaraz maybe slightly lucky, but took advantage really well with that drop shot. Rublev serving now out wide. Opens it up brilliantly. Yeah, that's much more like it. Slower, more accurate, really good angle. Alcaraz drawn way out wide, and then Rublev finishing it off with the forehand. He would love another one of those. I feel slightly less confident for Rublev in finding a good angle though from the ad side, but we shall see. 30-40, still a break point. I think he's just going to go big and wide on this one. I'm not going to lie. And he does. Down the middle. Big forehand from Rublev, cross court. Alcaraz defending well. Rublev coming forward to the net. Alcaraz with the backhand pass puts it into the net. Disappointing. Wasn't a terrible approach from Rublev, but it wasn't good enough that it put Alcaraz under real pressure. Alcaraz, had a hit on it. Rublev ready and waiting at the net, but Alcaraz had a real go at that, and he could only put it in the net. So we go to deuce. Big serve down the tee, and it's out. Rublev keeping his head really, really well here. We'll see how long that lasts, because we know with Rublev, getting angry and mentality is a bit of a shortcoming in his game. But for the moment, seems to be mentally pretty good. Okay, serve, but Alcaraz attacking it now. Well, that's the thing. I think he's really got to watch that Rublev, and hopefully, if you're a Rublev supporter, you'd hope that he's going to learn pretty quickly. That's twice now. He cannot serve inaccurately into the Alcaraz forehand, even for the first serve, because Alcaraz just lent into that one and returned it back with interest. Juice. Second serve now. I think he's been pretty good with the first serve so far, Rublev, quite a few. But now Alcaraz, a chance to attack the second. Good second serve, though. Wow, good angle. Alcaraz slicing, defending. Rublev coming forward to the net. Alcaraz slicing. The overhead from Rublev. He does it this time. Gets it done. Really well played point there from Rublev. Started off with a great second serve. And Alcaraz with some awkward little chip slices, but Rublev dealing with it well. And actually, what was quite refreshing to see is not trying to overplay it. He wasn't doing too much, just good, solid attack. And not the easiest overhead, but he finishes it off well. And he brings up a game point. Now, he can't serve this to the Alcaraz forehand. And he doesn't. He goes body, and it works very well. That's it. That is that's intelligent there from Rublev. Whether he keeps it up, I'm not sure, but he did well there to go more to the body, and Alcaraz didn't have enough time to get around and hit that forehand, and went out, and Rublev saves himself for that game. Back with you guys. Okay, we're back. Alcaraz serving. Second serve. So down the middle, backhand return from Rublev is brilliant though. Backhand down the line, coming to the net. Alcaraz with a brilliant forehand pass though. It was really good initially from Rublev, but that approach to the net is just not a great deal on it, not incredibly accurate, and it was quite wide, so he was always making up the ground. And yeah, in hindsight, that was easy pickings for Alcaraz on the passing shot. Ooh, fast first serve, but Rublev almost blocking that back perfectly. It's just long, but right idea. Yeah, both in around 80% for first serve, which is crazy. Second serve. Goes wide. Rublev with the forehand. Hits the net and goes over. Big forehand down the line, though. Wow, that's impressive. I mean, he did have a lot of time to set it up, but it was still fairly deep. And Alcaraz generating a lot of pace on that. Rublev doesn't even go for it. Beautiful shot. Body serve, blocked by Rublev. Drop shot from Alcaraz comes, and that's too good. Well, I thought it was a double bounce, to be honest, but doesn't matter. Puts it up. Rublev can't do anything with the drop shot, and Alcaraz easily finishes it off, and that is game. Game to Alcaraz. Very quick, very easy game. The first easiest game and quickest game so far, I think. Brings us to 3-all. Rublev will very much hope he can do a similar thing. Serving now. Second serve. Alcaraz with a backhand, really good return. Coming forward to the net, finishing off with the volley, but Rublev. Oh, that passing shot from Rublev is just wide. Alcaraz a really good aggressive point. Taking it early, coming forward. Rublev, though, had a chance with the pass and did a good job, and he shouldn't blame himself for that. It's very hard luck. Really close. But Rublev again, love 15 down. Big serve down the tee, though. Lovely stuff. 194 kilometers an hour. Not the fastest, but accuracy was on point. Second serve. Down the middle. Forehand inside out from Rublev. Backhand cross court from Rublev. Alcaraz. Forehand inside out. Backhand cross court from Rublev. Backhand cross court from Alcaraz. Backhand cross court from Rublev. Forehand inside out from Alcaraz. Backhand cross court from Rublev. Backhand down the line from Alcaraz. Good shot. Coming forward to the net now. Alcaraz finishing for the forehand. And now the lob. It's a deep one, though. It's going to be tricky. Alcaraz taking the forehand rather than the smash. Backhand cross court from Rublev. Backhand cross court from Alcaraz. And he puts it into the net. Good hustling from Rublev. An excellent lob there when he was defensively down. Kept it nice and high. Really good depth. Meaning that it bounced pretty much on the baseline. And that is you can't blame Alcaraz for wanting to take a forehand from there. It's risky to do a bounce smash from the baseline. So, yeah, gritty point, which you can't always say for Rublev's play, but fair play to him. It's 30-15. Good serve out wide, forehand, cross court, Alcaraz neutralised though. Forehand cross court, Alcaraz down the line. Rublev cross court for backhand cross court from Alcaraz, backhand down the line from Rublev. Alcaraz defending, puts it into the net. Great point from Rublev there. Alcaraz doing a good job of neutralising that serve initially, but then Rublev didn't let it put him off. Kept on going, being subtly aggressive there. Wasn't crazy power, but he was being subtly aggressive, and he got through that point really well. 2 game points. So down the tee, backhand, cross court goes wide. Well, if I'm Rublev here, I'm thinking The first serve percentage is brilliant, but I would imagine he's not winning as many of these first serve points as he would like, given how many he's getting in. So that's positive and a negative. You know, obviously, if you can keep this first serve percentage up, he's going to do well. But if it drops, then it starts to worry. Second serve. Oh, that's out. Double fault. Yeah, nervy this one. Wide serve from Rublev, really good. Oh my goodness! The space is wide open for the inside out forehand, finishing it off, and he's missed it. That is, oh, that's painful. That is, oh dear, dear, that's not great to see. Wow. Rublev seemingly doing well in this game, and he's lost 3 points in a row, and now he's facing a break point. Goes wide with the serve, but it's out. First serve percentage is suffering now. It's looking good at the start of this game, but now not as good. Second goes down the middle. Oh, he has to get out of the way of it. Alcaraz attacking forehand down the line, and he gets it. And I will be back with you guys very soon. Alcaraz serving now 4-3. Goes into the net there. Second serve. Serve down the middle. Forehand goes long though. Serve down the tee. Not bad. The forehand goes into the net. Interesting. That's certainly not ideal for Alcaraz. Two fairly short points that both go Rublev's way because of unforced errors from Alcaraz. So, yeah, it's not a great way to start the game, but still time to pull it back. Second serve. That won't help. But Alcaraz, he's got a decent second serve on him. We'll see. Big forehand down the line from Alcaraz. What a winner that is. Beautiful. He was pulled a bit wide and possibly slightly on the back foot as a result of that shot, and he kind of went for broke as a way to counter that, and he did so brilliantly. A really, really good forehand winner there. Big serve out wide. Ace. Yeah, when he gets the serve in, it's all about how accurate he can be, because he's got the pace, that's for sure, and how well Rublev reads it. Goes T. Good return from Rublev, though. Neutralized it. Big forehand from Rublev cross court. Goes long, and Rublev starting to show a little bit of the frustration, which you can understand because, you know, free forehand in the middle of the court, and he puts it long, and that's just what Rublev would want. And yet, gets it out. And from being love 30 down, Alcaraz has a game point. Goes for a body serve, which is out. Goes wide. Backhand cross court from return from Rublev is brilliant. Forehand attack from Rublev is long again. Same thing. Has time, and he goes for the forehand attack, and it's just long. He's not quite finding his range at the moment, Rublev. Must be very frustrating. Because if we're being honest, as you know, when Rublev is playing well, he's unplayable against most of the tour. Problem is, when he's not attacking well, he hasn't got his range. It's not looking good for him. Yeah. Big serve down the tee. Goes long, 15 love. Rublev needs, in an ideal world, get through this game rapidly, 40 love, finishing it off and put the pressure right back on Alcaraz now, 15 love. Serve down the tee, good return from Alcaraz, forehand down the line from Rublev, back and cross court from Alcaraz, back and cross court from Rublev, backhand cross court from Rublev, backhand cross court from Alcaraz, forehand inside out from Rublev, forehand inside out again from Rublev, slice from Alcaraz, forehand inside out again from Rublev, slice from Alcaraz, puts it into the net, great point from Rublev, great intensity. These guys, you know, that's the sort of point that makes people want to watch these guys. Really good, hard hitting intensity from both. You could hear it in my voice. I'm struggling to keep up with all of the shots because they're so quick. Because these guys, yeah, they have such intensity. Second serve. Down the tee, not a bad second serve at all. Setting up the attack cross court, but again it goes strange. It's like, do you know what it is? I think the loopier shots. I think it's the. I don't know whether the loopiness specifically is causing the error, but every time there's a slightly slow and loopy ball, Rublev is having the unforced error. Really goes down the middle, forehand down the line, backhand down the line, forehand cross court, forehand down the line from Alcaraz, brilliant, backhand cross court from Rublev, backhand cross court from Alcaraz, forehand down the line from Rublev, forehand cross court from Alcaraz, forehand cross court from Rublev, goes long. Again, it's another unforced error on the forehand. It's his backhand is not stronger than his forehand, but at the moment it's being a bit more solid. The forehand is just breaking down when he doesn't need it. Yeah, he's not at his best here, Rublev. Little stat came up on the screen there. Way more unforced errors than Alcaraz and fewer winners. It's just out. So the stats clearly telling the story of who's been the better player so far. Down the middle, Alcaraz down the line, back and return, really good. Forehand inside in. Defending forehand cross court from Alcaraz, brilliant stuff there. Rublev's not getting near that, and it's so funny. Will this game follow the exact same pattern as the previous game, where Rublev was 30 love up before on Alcaraz's serve, now on his serve, and is he going to lose 4 points in a row and lose the game? He's lost 3 points in a row now, and it brings up set point for Alcaraz. That's looking very ominous for Rublev, it's got to be said. Big serve down the tee, though. Can he finish it off? Cross score, he can't. Another forehand error. This is absolute dear, oh dear. The forehand just completely failing and breaking down for Rublev. Guys, what a capitulation at the end there from Rublev. I will catch you in a little bit. Alcaraz serving there. Second serve now. Backhand cross score. Backhand down the line from Rublev. Really nice. Forehand now. Going cross score. Alcaraz defending well. Really good counter punching there. Forehand. Oh, that is just wow. I mean, if that is unbelievably good counter punching from Alcaraz. Rublev was doing having some nice shots there, some good aggression. Alcaraz just one of them placing the returning it a little bit deeper. Putting Rublev on the back foot, and immediately the momentum shifts, and Alcaraz gets on the aggressive and wins the point. So let first serve. Big serve down the middle, and it's an ace. Big serve down the middle. Ace. Big serve down the middle. Quick game, keeping on the momentum, doing really well there. Back with you guys in a sec. Okay, very quick break there. Rublev serving second serve. Back and return is deep from Alcaraz. Forehand drop shot from Alcaraz. Rublev scampers forward but can't get to it. Yeah, at the moment, yeah, Rublev's like looking at his camp like, what can I do? What can I do? It's tough for Rublev because the only way he's going to get through Alcaraz is by bashing the ball through him, and his consistency with that hasn't been good. And Alcaraz is actually a better defender than a lot of people give him credit for. Big serve out wide, serve. Lovely from Rublev. But yeah, Alcaraz, the reason why everyone rates him so highly and why he's so good is not only is he a fantastic aggressive player, he moves really well and slides and defends fantastically as well. Big serve down the middle from Rublev. But it got it back deep, Alcaraz. Back on cross court from Rublev, goes into the net. I don't think Rublev's got the confidence at the moment. I think he sometimes lacks that and maybe has that imposter syndrome a little bit. On his day, he can be absolutely lights out brilliant. We're just not seeing that at the moment. And I think this is going to be an easy win for Alcaraz, to be honest. Down the middle, decent return from Alcaraz, but Rublev attacking with the forehand inside out. Alcaraz, disappointing. Didn't get the backhand in, puts into the net. And we get it back to 30 all. But yeah, to be honest, first set, I could see, in the early part of the first set, I could see either of them doing well. Now, I can see this being a straight out win from Alcaraz. That's it, really. Big serve out wide from Rublev, though. Ace, really amazing angle he found there. So fair play to him. Brings up game point. But for me, until Rublev starts to consistently attack and get the ball past Alcaraz, I can't see this going any other way. Good serve out wide. Neutralized really well by Alcaraz, though, and the forehand goes out. Rublev is papering over the cracks here with some good serves and some decent aggressive play, which Alcaraz should do better when he ends up getting it out. Rublev is not dominating any points here. Big serve out wide. Well, it's an accurate serve. My God, I'm curious here. What the hell is Rublev's first set percentage? If Rublev didn't, the only reason I think Rublev isn't getting thrashed at the moment is his serving. First serve is pretty good. It's got to be said. And fair play to him for that. You've got to give credit. Down the middle, it's a let. Yeah, that's crazy. I'll tell you guys in just a sec. Out the second serve. Yeah, Rublev. Yeah, I'll wait until the end of the game. Back and cross court from Rublev, back and cross court from Alcaraz, back and cross court from Rublev, back and cross court from Alcaraz, back and cross court from Rublev, back and down the line from Alcaraz, forehand down the middle from Rublev, back and cross court from Alcaraz, back and cross court forehand from Alcaraz. Alcaraz on the defense, good there from Rublev, positive play, gets through it. Again, it's 1-1. Yeah, both of them around about the 70% mark for first serves, and Rublev only winning 63%, which is, it's got to be disappointing that. Alcaraz only winning 74% really, but is that the big difference here is, well, Alcaraz is a bit better in the first serve, but Alcaraz has only lost 1 second serve point. Rublev has only won a third of his second serve points. So that's really the the gaping difference between them at the moment. Is Alcaraz is obviously the first serve is better, but it doesn't seem to massively matter whether he gets the first serve in or not at the moment. He's still winning all the points. Big serve out wide though. Really good. And that's it. Both of them have really got to focus on accuracy because we've seen it a couple of times. If either of them aren't accurate, the other can use the other's pace and give back a really aggressive serve. So 15 love. Second serve now. So that's a double fault. Good serve from Alcaraz. Forehand cross court is big though from Rublev. Down the line from Alcaraz, back and cross court from Rublev, back and cross court from Alcaraz, back and cross court from Rublev. Slice from Alcaraz goes a bit shorter. Slice from Rublev down the middle. Back forehand cross court from Alcaraz is huge though. Wow, what a forehand! It was fast. It was fairly fast, but it also had a lot of spin on it. A nice initial slice from Alcaraz. Rublev doing okay with the slice, but a little bit in the middle. But still, like to hit a clean winner off of that slice, it was very low, and you know you could make the argument that maybe he would hit an aggressive shot off it, but to hit a winner off that is very impressive. 30-15. Down the middle, Rublev getting it deep though. Shot again from Alcaraz. Rublev can't make that. That is excellent. Oh my goodness. Rublev annoyed at that. I've played tennis. It's frustrating when someone does drop a shot and you can't get to it. Almost feels humiliating, like they're toying with you, but that was just gorgeous feel from Alcaraz. Really, really nice. Good placement, but then also the backspin working very nicely. Ball dying on Rublev there. Second serve now. Sit down the middle. And it's just long. Game to Alcaraz. We'll be back with you guys in just a sec. Forehand cross court from Rublev. Forehand cross court from Alcaraz. Forehand down the line from Rublev. Attacking shot. Slice from Alcaraz. Rublev. Forehand inside in. By getting it back, Alcaraz. Cross court from Rublev. Down the middle, the loopy ball. Rublev, backhand, slice from Alcaraz down the line. Rublev down the line, great again. Slice from Alcaraz. Drive volley from Rublev. Oh, and this is brilliant. The lob defense from Alcaraz. It's in, it's deep. Oh my goodness, the forehand. Rublev gets it back in. Backhand cross court, and it goes into the net. That's crazy because what a point. Amazing defense and grit from Alcaraz. And he does all of that. And then, I mean, like, you've got to give credit to Alcaraz overall, but that final backhand, one of the easiest of the lot, and he just dumps it into the net. And it really depends on the stage of the match as to how Alcaraz is going to react to that. If Alcaraz is like, it's a break point or something, he'd be devastated, but he can accept it because he's a setup and they're on serve. But wow, great, amazing point, terrible ending to it. Second serve. Oh, big return from Alcaraz, comes to the net, finishes it off. That is scary stuff there. That is just flat as anything. Go in for that return and the confidence just come to the net and just swat it away. Yeah, really impressive stuff. Yeah, Rublev, 10 fewer winners, 10 more unforced errors. Says it all, unfortunately, for Rublev. Out as a second serve. Big return from Alcaraz. Coming to the net again, but this time Rublev gets the passing shot, but back. Let. And that's a great body serve. Brings up 2 game points for Rublev. Second serve. Out wide. Down the line return from Alcaraz. Cross court backhand from Alcaraz. Down the middle backhand from Rublev. Forehand down the line from Rublev. Strong. Backhand cross court. Rublev is fast. Down the line backhand from Alcaraz though. It was a good backhand from Rublev, but Alcaraz in the right place, right time, guides it down the line with ease. Really good stuff there. Second serve. Cross-court backhand from Alcaraz. Down the line from Rublev. Really good. Oh, but it's in. Comes forward, inside out. Rublev's still got to make an awkward volley. And Alcaraz with the passing shot down the line. Oh, my goodness me. Frustrating if you're a Rublev fan, but that is just incredible hustle from Alcaraz. And, yeah, it's tough that. Rublev arguably could have done, a little bit better with a couple of these. That volley in particular didn't really put it away. Still, it's great hustle from Alcaraz. Yeah, he's showing at the moment that he is marginally the better player. Good wide serve from Rublev. Forehand, inside in. Alcaraz going for that, throwing himself at it, but he can't quite get back in position. It's good from Rublev, but it's ominous for the rest of this match. The fact that it's happened a couple of times now where Rublev is ahead by a couple of points and then doesn't quite get to finish off. Will he finish it off here? Serve down the middle, and it's out, and he finishes it off. Fair play to him. He's done it. Got through the game, and we move on. Second serve. Serve out wide. Forehand. Cross court from Rublev. Cross court from Alcaraz. Forehand down. Cross court again. Loopy from Alcaraz. Cross court from Rublev. Backhand cross court from Rublev. Down the middle. Down the middle from Rublev. Down the line from Alcaraz. Backhand cross court from Rublev. Backhand cross court from Alcaraz. It's fast. He's ahead. Alcaraz. But Rublev staying in it. Down the line from Alcaraz. Shoves it into the net. It's a good quality point there. Big serve out wide. Good return from Rublev. The slice from Alcaraz coming forward to the net, and Rublev picks him off really nicely. Slightly odd decision, I think. Slicing and then coming to the net. Alcaraz trying to rush Rublev, get the point finished quickly. Don't know if there's some injury concerns there as a reason for that, but Rublev had time and picked him off really nicely there. I wouldn't be doing that again, to be honest. Slicing and then coming to the net. I think Rublev is a little too good for that. Rublev again. Love 30 on Alcaraz's serve. Can he make it tell this time? Big serve down the middle. That's one gone. It'll be a bit of a damning indictment on Rublev if average first serve speed. Okay, this is interesting. Against Alcaraz, it was 199. Today against Rublev, it's 208. So it is quite a bit faster from Alcaraz. Doing much better. Big serve down the tee. Drop shot, Rublev read it, come forward, and doesn't finish it off, though. That is, oh my. Look, Rublev hasn't played good enough today in general. Alcaraz has been the better player so far, but there's been a few occasions where Rublev, some curiously unusual misses, and he read the drop shot brilliantly. He ran up to it, got up to it really quickly, really well, and just put it in the net, and that's... Well, it must be frustrating to say the least. Is the writing on the wall for this to repeat itself? Alcaraz got it back to 30-all. Can he get game point here? Big serve, body serve, Alcaraz with the forehand cross court. Forehand cross court from Rublev, forehand down the middle from Alcaraz, backhand down the middle from Rublev, and it's out, and it's long from Alcaraz. Rublev getting irate now, hitting the ball away. Somewhat understandably, he's getting irate. And after being 30-love up again, having that little mini chance, Alcaraz now has game point. Big serve down the middle. Rublev puts the ball into the net, and it's happened again. 3 times in the match, Rublev's led the game by 2 points and then lost 4 in a row. And one of them was on his own serve, but 2 of those have been against Alcaraz's serve, and you've got to say that's disappointing. Little half chances that he's not taking. I will be back with you guys in just a second. Rublev serving now. Goes wide. Good serve. Alcaraz with a really good return deep. Forehand inside out from Alcaraz. Goes out. Second serve. Goes wide. Alcaraz with a put backhand. Return down the line. Goes out. Second serve. Backhand return from Alcaraz. Back across from Rublev. Backhand is long from Alcaraz. 40 love for Rublev. This will do very nicely for him. Big serve out wide. And that's very nice from Rublev. Quick game. Good serve out wide. The forehand goes, oh, it's in. Forehand inside in. Forehand cross court from Alcaraz. And then the drop shot from Alcaraz. Rublev gets to it. The backhand, cross court, easily finished off. Very good from Alcaraz. What a spanking return from Rublev there. Not the best serve from Alcaraz, a bit short, which is odd. And Rublev eating that up. It's what I said before. They're not always going to be able to get it perfect, but they can't be aiming for that. They cannot be hitting their serves inaccurately because Rublev and Alcaraz are both capable of smacking them away just like that. Serve down the middle, but Rublev, this backhand return goes straight in the net. Snatched at it. Shame right on his racket. You can see he's disappointed with that, understandably so. Second serve now. Serve out wide. Back and cross court return from Rublev. Pulls Alcaraz out really right. Now down the line. Alcaraz defending. Can't get to it though. 30 all. Really good pressure from Rublev there. Serve out wide from Alcaraz. Big serve down the middle from Alcaraz. Finishes off the game. And he'll be happy to get through that unscathed. Back in just a second, guys. Okay, Rublev serving out wide. Good serve. And it's just long from Alcaraz. So, 15 love. Got to say, in the last 15 or so minutes, momentum slightly shifted. Down the tee, big serve again. It's out, 30 love. Rublev getting through his service games a bit quicker. And a little bit more pressure on Alcaraz's serve. Rublev's not been able to really change the momentum significantly, but it's less dominant from Alcaraz. Big serve down the middle. Alcaraz doesn't read it at all. This is very quick and can only be a good thing for Rublev getting through these, that's 7 points in a row on his serve. He's quick. See if he can do it again. Big serve out wide. Drive volley. It's in. Wow. You know what? Fair play to Rublev. You can lack a bit of confidence. You can be looking and thinking, God, Alcaraz is so good. How can I get through this? But he's put his head down and he's got through that game in 53 seconds and he's put the pressure right back on Alcaraz. Yeah, much more of an even contest in this second set. Body serve. Return from Rublev. Down the line from Alcaraz, though. Good aggression. He's going to let it bounce and then let him smash it, but it doesn't even go in. So that's 15 love. Good wide serve. Kicker. Serve and volley. That's such an interesting tactical point. Really different, and it worked well. The slow kick serve out wide, push Rublev really far back, and then finishing it off with a good serve, a good volley after the serve. Old school, really interesting and very refreshing to see. You can see the variety that Alcaraz possesses. Great stuff. Wide serve, slow, wide, great angle. Really nice variation. You can see the variation that Alcaraz has got in his game here and why he's obviously so highly rated. 9 aces now in the match for Alcaraz, which is a really great effort. Brings up 3 game points. Second serve. And that is a double fault. First serve. Next serve out wide. Good deep return from Rublev, though. Backhand cross-court from Rublev. Backhand cross-court from Alcaraz. Forehand inside in from Rublev. Backhand cross-court from Alcaraz. Forehand down the line from Rublev. Really good aggression. Rublev coming forward to the net. Oh, it's gone long, though. He's misjudged it. Oh, that is such a shame. And it's game to Alcaraz. Rublev misjudging the situation after a great aggressive point, and he just loses out. So I will be back with you guys in just a second. So, Rublev, serving to stay in the match. This is where it gets serious, and a couple of good points here and there could really decide things. Good return, but the backhand is good. Backhand cross court, forehand down the middle from Rublev, and the backhand is long from Alcaraz. Rublev, good start in this game. That's 9 points in a row that Rublev's got on his serve. So, let's see if Rublev can keep this momentum going. Big serve out wide, and it's long. 10 points in a row. Second serve. In the middle, back and return. It goes into the net, and are we getting a bit of deja vu? I think so. I mean, the game's not over, but that's 11 points in a row now for Rublev. Gets to 40 love pretty quickly. Big serve down the middle. Rublev goes long. Boom! 12 points in a row. What was all the worry about? I have to put my hands up and say Rublev has done an amazing job of proving me wrong so far. He's turned it around, and his serve's been impenetrable the last few games. The last two service games from Rublev have taken about 2 minutes and 10 seconds. That's 2 games taking 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Crazy stuff from Rublev. Really, really impressive. And Alcaraz, he's now got to respond. It's 5-all now. It's a good serve out wide, but it's out. Down the middle, backhand return from Rublev. Forehand inside out from Rublev. Backhand cross court from Alcaraz. Cross court from Rublev. Forehand inside in from Alcaraz. Good forehand cross court from Rublev. Forehand down the middle from Rublev. Inside out. Forehand from Alcaraz. And it wrong foots Rublev. And it's the spin and the accuracy that gets the clean winner. Not the pace. It was a slow ball, but brilliantly placed and completely wrong footing Rublev. And even though it was a slow forehand, Rublev couldn't recover and get back in time. Second serve. Serve out wide. Back and cross court from Rublev. Back and cross court from Alcaraz. Inside out from Rublev. Goes out. And, well, whilst Rublev has been brilliant on serve, the dominance on serve seems to be spreading across to Alcaraz as well. Second serve. So down the middle. Back and cross court from Alcaraz. Back and cross court from Rublev. Back and down the line from Alcaraz. Really good stuff. Alcaraz with the really impressive volley. Short. That is amazing touch. He hit that volley quite deep. It wasn't right at the net. It was a few meters from the net, and he still had the confidence to have that deft volley. Amazing. Oh my God, he hit that volley in between the baseline and the service line and still had a brilliant touch. Rublev couldn't get to it. That's such an impressive volley. Underrated. Double the winners in this match for Alcaraz compared to Rublev, which is crazy. But now we get to game point. Second serve again. The first serves have been deserting Alcaraz somewhat in this game. Hasn't mattered though. It's 40 love. Here we go. To the forehand. Good return from Rublev. A forehand drop shot from Alcaraz. This time going completely wrong. Puts it into the net. Not even close. You can forgive him that one since he's hit quite a few brilliant ones so far. But yeah, that one. Execution was terrible. But never mind. He still has 2 game points. So let's see if he can wrap it up. And at least guarantee a tiebreak. Second serve again. First serve is all but lost in this game. Wide, big forehand return from Rublev, and now the forehand inside out goes out though. Wild from Rublev, 6-5. See you guys in a Right, here we go. Rublev serving 5-6. Good first serve, goes long. And that's 13 points in a row for Rublev on the serve. Big serve out wide, it's out. Forehand cross court. Forehand down the line from Alcaraz. Forehand cross court from Rublev. Forehand down the line from Alcaraz. Forehand backhand cross court from Rublev. Forehand inside out from Rublev. Forehand backhand cross court from Alcaraz goes out. And that's 14 points in a row. What a streak this is. I'm keeping up with this every point, guys. I don't care. This is, I've got to, it can't be impressed enough. It's an incredible streak from Rublev, that's for sure. So like, wow, oh wow, what an angle! Oh my goodness, 40 love, crazy stuff, crazy stuff. 15 points in a row. Second serve. And another unreturned serve. That's 16 in a row. Rapid. What a quick set this must be. Let me check. How long? How long has this set taken? Oh, hang on. Yeah, this is what it should be, a tiebreak, because it's been a very serve dominant, even set. Rublev having a little chance on Alcaraz's serve, but yeah, anyway. Here we go. Alcaraz to serve. Big serve down the middle. Rublev could return. Forehand cross court from Alcaraz. And forehand down. Cross court from Alcaraz. Finishing off. Really good stuff. Excellent quality from Alcaraz there. Really, really lovely. Wu is my pick for the title. Sinner. It's got to be Sinner. It's in Italy. Indoors. Yeah, it's got to be Sinner. Sinner, I think, has been fantastic this year, as has Alcaraz, but I'd go for Sinner. Second serve for Rublev. So that's 16 points in a row so far on Rublev's serve. Remember that. Is the streak about to come to an end? Backhand cross court return from Alcaraz goes long, and absolutely not. 17 points in a row. I'm sure that this is not close to some sort of record. I'm sure Karlovic has hit had for 40 points in a row on serve or something like that at some point in his career, but it's still mightily impressive that Rublev is doing this against Alcaraz of all people. Another good serve. And that's the streak done. 17 points. It's done. A weak backhand into the net. And Alcaraz has the mini break. Rublev changing his shoelaces from Rublev's shoe are broken. Bit of a weird one. So it's just changing his left shoe now. Yeah, what are you guys thinking? What? Let me know your thoughts. I've got a feeling Alcaraz is just going to sneak this. I don't think he's going to dominate the tiebreak. It's going to be 7-4 or 7-5, and it's just going to be. It's going to end up being, this set is going to end up being a valiant effort from Rublev. Not terrible tennis at all, but Alcaraz is just going to just use his quality to just manage the tiebreak and get through. That's my prediction, but I may be wrong. Except down the middle. Ooh, almost clips the net and then goes over, but doesn't quite do that. And Alcaraz has the 3-1 lead, maintains his mini break advantage. And Rublev, if he's going to, I mean, he can make a comeback at any time, but, you know, to really make an impact in this tie break, he doesn't want to go 4-1 down here and remain a mini break down. Really good body serve. Alcaraz coming forward, forehand, finishing it off. Yeah, Rublev can't get out of the way of that. Really intelligent serve. And it's 4-1. Good serve down the middle. Cross court from Rublev. Cross court from Alcaraz. Cross court from Rublev. Cross court from Alcaraz. Cross court from Rublev. Forehand inside out from Alcaraz. Cross court from Rublev. Cross court from Alcaraz. Puts it into the net. Good, well worked point there from Rublev. 4-2 now. Doesn't lose another mini break, which is important. Let. Big serve again from Rublev. Oh, hit the net cord and went over. Alcaraz with the backhand lob. Oh, it's fantastic. Oh, it's just out. I thought he'd made that, but not quite. Really good from Rublev there to dig in. Stay within arm's reach. Serve out wide. Cross court from Rublev. Cross court from Alcaraz. Slice from Rublev. Really nice. Inside out from Alcaraz. Backhand down the middle from Rublev. Rublev fighting in this point. Really good point. Cross court from Rublev. Oh my God, what a forehand. And Alcaraz, what defense. Rublev with the slice. Alcaraz with the backhand lob. Rublev with the foot. Oh my God, down the line from Alcaraz. Oh, what a point that is. I'm sorry, guys. I tried my best to describe that as best I could. You had to watch it, though. You had to watch it. Wow, what a point. I feel so bad for Rublev. Oh, he hit about 4 or 5 really great shots. But Alcaraz is just, oh, he just did too much at every point. Oh, that is a shame for Rublev, you know. To lose a point when you just hit an unforced error is frustrating, but in some ways it must be more frustrating to play a really good point and still lose it. And Rublev with a smile at the end there, can't believe it. 5-3 to Alcaraz, second serve now. Alcaraz 2 points away from it. It's down the middle, and it's a double fault. Well then, we are right back in it, guys. This is well, not, I wouldn't say justice is the wrong word, but Rublev maybe felt a little bit hard done by in that previous point, and he's been gifted one back. It's funny. He puts in so much effort, plays so well, doesn't win the point, and then he wins the point there for doing absolutely nothing. 4-5. Good serve out wide. Really good from Rublev. 5-all. This is a great tiebreak. This is really good tennis. Enjoyable watch. I'm on the edge of my seat here, guys. So my prediction is, well, it could still be correct if Alcaraz wins. Wait. Yes, it could still be correct if Alcaraz wins the next 2 points, but it is neck and neck. Second serve. That's a shame. Rublev would have loved to have had an easy 3 point there, but he's probably going to have to work for it. Good serve. Alcaraz with this big hit. Down the line is out from Alcaraz. Ooh. Not a terrible miss, but equally, again, like, should really have made that. And it brings up a set point for Rublev. Serve out wide. Alcaraz inside in forehand. Bit of pressure on that. It should have been put away, really, but it wasn't, easy on a plate. He did well there, especially with the pressure. 6-all now. Oh, tense stuff. I can't choose it, guys. Which way is this going to go? It's tough. I can't decide. I think either could nick it. Every point now is absolutely huge. Every single point is massive. Let's see. Can Alcaraz win this one and bring up his first match point? Big serve down the middle, and he can. Ace. Ace at just the right time. What's that? His 10th or 11th? So, what's Rublev got in the locker now? Match point down. Good serve. Oh, and he puts it into the net. Alcaraz, unreturned, saves a match point. Big serve down the middle. Forehand inside out. Really good forehand. Forehand inside out again. Alcaraz defending well. Rublev with the backhand cross court. Alcaraz backhand cross court. Rublev backhand cross court. Alcaraz backhand cross court. Rublev down the middle. Alcaraz attacking now. Rublev defending. Alcaraz coming to the net and dumping it into the net. That's, oh my goodness. No. Wow. Really good, gradual, consistent, nice aggression from Alcaraz, and he comes forward to the net, moves well into the net, looks well set up to make the volley, and he just dumps it into the net. That is wild. I don't know how it's crazy, the mentality of some of these tennis players, because I don't know how I would be apoplectic with rage if I did that. Mental. And it brings up a second set point for Rublev. And in another world, Alcaraz would, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. So down the tee. Cross court from Alcaraz. And it's wide from Rublev. Ah. It's tricky. And we go on. 8-all now. Goodness me. Oh, I'm nervous. And I'm not even like a really huge fan of either in particular, but just as a neutral, this is a nervy tiebreak. Which way is it going to go? Hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, guys. Alcaraz serving. Goes wide. Really good serve. But Rublev, deep return. Forehand inside out. Rublev, shot goes wide. Can't contain it. It was a good serve. It was a solid return from Rublev, given how good the serve was. But Alcaraz with the inside-out forehand, a really good third ball attack. Plenty of spin on it. Had good margin for error. And he brings up, what is that, second match point? Rublev, of course, has his serve. So a first serve would be very, very welcome for Rublev here. And he gets it. Alcaraz with an amazing return and he gets it. Oh my God, what a return off a great first serve from Rublev. Got a feel for Rublev there. Hard luck. Did well in that second set, especially the tie break. Great battle there. And it wasn't to be for Rublev. I think he's not going to progress now, having lost the first two matches. I'm not 100% sure, but it seems unlikely. Alcaraz getting through, keeping his chance of qualifying alive. Really good stuff there. Well, guys, thank you all so much for coming along with me for the ride. What a second set in particular. What a tie break. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Lots of love to everybody out there, wherever you are. Keep up to date with all the quality shot stuff down below. We're on X, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're everywhere. So yeah, keep up to date because there's lots more great content coming your way. Sometimes from me as well. So yeah, let me know. Let the quality shot people know if you enjoyed my commentary or just me in general. You know, why not? Bit of self promo, bit of self love. Why not? Anyway, that's all enough. That's enough waffling from me. I'm gonna end the stream now, guys, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, whatever you're doing. Lots of love. See you later.